is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it. They come out strong, stopping for no gain on the opening play.
You know when you're playing against a defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second down. Here's a little room there. And finally out of bounds after an explosive
talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Caught behind the line. It's Page. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. A run for the quarterback. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Let's chat for just a moment about Southern Miss. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game.
Snags it, and there's running room. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Got his man. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get him in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll take it himself. There's some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Well, the gamble by the head coach early in the game really pays off. Remember, they went for it on 4th down to stay on the field. They wanted to be aggressive, and now they get to pay it off, scoring a touchdown. Really nice job. It's always a massive gamble as a head coach, taking those risks. But when you've got an offense like this, that really wasn't that tough of a decision.
And I think defensively, that kind of takes the wind out of your sails. Like, you get so excited.
timeout call by the Huskies. That's their second. They burned a couple early, now down to just one timeout to work with. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. On the move. There he goes. The 20. Into the house. Touchdown, Washington. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he tacks on the extra point. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Using his legs, it's Hood. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Golden Eagles will hustle to the line. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. That's a fumble. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job with ball security.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Third down for the offense after recovering their own fumble. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged out of the air. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Hood. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
You've got a third and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? Looks as if he's going to run it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Well, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line to go for it in that situation of the field at this juncture of the game, but this head coach does, and his offense shows you why. Great job up front getting some push, and the running back knew exactly where he needed to go.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow.
Finding some room. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble.
They're going to keep feeding this guy the football, guys. Over 100 yards rushing with that last carry now. We knew coming into this game today, they had to get the running game going. They had to be able to turn around, hand it off, and get positive yards and set themselves up into manageable third down situations. We've seen them in any area that...
Oh, he's got some space. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's good. Hard running there. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry-up. To the ground. He's got it again. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
They'll try the right side. There's a crease. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he added the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Washington. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. They'll start on the ground with Washington.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Makes it past the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the move. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Williams on the play fake. Stepping to the right. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Now Washington uses his 3rd timeout, and they can't stop the clock again. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Williams. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the finisher coming on a touchdown pass from 52 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking for a crease. It's Hood. Stopped in the backfield as this defense doesn't want to let anything slip through here late in the half. At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use the timeout instead. Right back to the well. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll try the left side. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Puts it in at the 40. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin with Georgia taking on the number 4 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's Georgia able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset.
They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short.
And it's 3 straight victories for this.
Could be an alley. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Huskies headed quickly to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense, quick tempo.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Here's a give to Washington. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
And the Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Williams sets up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense
off, getting him out in the route tree, trying to sneak in some screen passes too.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19.
And that's a nice third down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together, get one of those long drives going.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Using his legs, it's Clark. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
This is a designed run. Touchdown, Washington! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Turning it on! And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Leaves it with the back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but 3rd down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggled to try to find a play to get someone open.
Final play of the quarter coming. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Southern Miss!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's not going to take the touchback. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Now on the move. Got enough for the first. Maybe a crease. The 40, the 30, the 20. All the way! Touchdown, Huskies! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound. Coming.
There he goes. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
Unloads to the right. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, looking for a space. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And the defense hasn't made many plays today, but who can make those plays late? And this place got really, really quiet just now. They made the big play. They forced the INT, and now a chance to build on this lead and make this place even quieter.
Timeout called here on... Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, seeing if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Quarterback keeper. Got enough for the first. There he goes to the right. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the fourth, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And what can you say about this offense in this game? All season long, they've done enough to win week in, week out. Hasn't always been pretty. They haven't always brought their A-plus game to the park, but they won a shootout today. Both offenses trading blows back and forth, and they were able to come out on top. And the offense, to me, is the reason they're still undefeated today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Dalton. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game. But as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game. Taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun. Wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Washington stops the clock and uses its 1st timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll start on the ground with Washington. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's a great play there by the defense, stopping that run. But now with less than a minute to go, you got to use your timeout. You got to try and conserve as much clock as possible to give yourself a chance to win.
Moving out to the right. Now he'll throw back into the middle.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Looking for a big play. Grabs it. They will score. Touchdown, Huskies. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
He'll bring it out. It's Little. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Dalton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Back to pass on 2nd down. Escapes the pressure to his right. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.